What is up, YouTube family? Thank you for tuning back into Wilburn Reactions. My name is Chad. If you are new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. This is an amazing family to be a part of. Hit that thumbs up if you like this video. Also, notification buttons on at all times. I do release videos throughout the day. Today, we are heading into a special request that came in very strongly. A lot of people agreed when this request came in, so I had to jump immediately on it. The group is Triumph. I've done reactions to them. I almost forgot, but I told you guys I'm going to stay on top of this, letting you guys know other songs I've already reacted to. When it comes to groups, that way you can go watch it, or that way you guys don't request it again. So I've only reacted to one song by Triumph, and the song is Lay It on the Line. So today we are headed into the song Fight the Good Fight. This is the audio version only. To my new subscribers, I don't talk, skip, or pause during the video. I'll wait to the end and give you my honest reaction. So wait for that. So let's dive into Triumph and see what else they bring to the table.
You got to read between the lines. Don't get discouraged. Don't be afraid. We can make it through another day. Make it worth the price we pay. The good book says it's better to give than to receive. Do my part. Nothing in my pockets, I got nothing up my sleeve. I keep my magic in my heart. Keep up your spirit, keep up your faith, baby. I am counting on you. You know what you got to do. All your life you've been waiting for your chance. Where you fit into the land. You're the master of your own destiny. So give and take the best that you can.
So, like I said, this request came in pretty, and I actually want to address. Let me see if I can pull it up. So this request came up on one of my drum videos when I did my drum covers, and it came from well, his name on here is Thomas Rocker, and I want to give a special thanks to him. He was explaining to me in his comment section. He's a retired session drummer, studio session drummer, and gave me some pointers. So thank you for that. I really appreciate that. I always love getting new tips and new pointers when it comes to the drum set. Like I said, I'm still learning. I did take time off from the drum set, and I'm coming back. I know I told you guys I've been playing for a long time, but you know, when you start a family and all that great stuff, I got away from it for a little bit. But I never lost it. That's the thing. But I'm not where I want to be and where I used to be. I do know that. But I do appreciate the love and supporting all you guys do. It definitely encourages me to keep going. But I wanted to say that because he's the one who brought this request up with this, and he was explaining to me that he wrote the song for his aunt who was battling cancer at the time. Very positive message is what you left behind, and then a few of you came right after that and left some comments. And listening to this song, definitely to know that what this song was made for is a special place in my heart. I've had my little nephew born with brain cancer day one. Doctor told him he wasn't going to live till 3, and thank God he made it till 13, you know. And we had him until 13, and he lived a glorious life, an amazing life. And to know that this was a song was made about was just amazing. I know a lot of you guys probably have stories too of cancer. My grandma, on my dad's side, another person who's big musical influence in my life, passed of cancer also. So it's definitely amazing to hear a song like this because and to know the background that you gave me that before I got to this song, because the song, I can even take the lyrics out of this song, and just knowing that message, the instruments speak for themselves. It's like a fight, and then the song, I see why they titled it "Fight a Good Fight," because the fight is in the music. You can't be mad. It's so electrifying, and it motivates you. And this is what I mean too. And we go into music being a medicine. Imagine, you know, how music can uplift your spirit, you know, and just listening to this song. This is my first reaction to the day. And not saying I was down in the dumps or anything, but you know, your morning, you got to get it started, get your coffee in you or whatever you need to get your mojo going for the day. And, you know, right now I just reacted to this, and it lifted me, you know, and then knowing the reason behind it even made me even more appreciate the song even more. I was following the lyrics just a hair, like I was following it, but like I tell you guys, on your first listening, you guys know, it's rough to catch all the lyrics. But I did try my best to keep up with it, but I'm gonna pull them up now. The days are shorter and the nights are getting long. Feels like you're running out of time. Every day seems much harder telling right from wrong. You got to read between the lines. Don't get discouraged. Don't be afraid. We can make it through another day. Make it worth a price we pay. You know, it's just those simple lyrics right there. I remember sometimes I feel like when it comes to cancer, sometimes we could be, and it's just my personal take on it, I feel like we could be selfish as human beings because, you know, we really want our loved ones or whoever we might be losing when it comes to cancer to stay here. But I always go off of the saying, you know, the fight that they're fighting, you know, sometimes they get tired of fighting that fight. And I know they say as humans, we should just keep on pushing and fighting. But I think at some point when it comes to battling that, and I have no, you know, I don't know what it feels like. I think when it comes to battling that type of illness, sometimes it's to the point we have to say, you know, that person's like, you know, I'm ready just to go rest, you know. And I learned that from my cousin and I call him my nephew. He's my cousin, but he was basically a nephew to me. And, you know, watching him, and when he got too close to his dying time, I realized that, you know, I don't know what it's like. I don't know what his body felt, you know, the pain. And I feel like sometimes the fight, you know, it's not worth it. You know, we got to just enjoy the time that they gave us. But I know it's there. You keep your spirit, you got to keep faith. But I know a lot of you guys, when we talked about this before, a lot of you guys that are ill were saying that, you know, you're in your last. Some of you guys are saying you're in your last days, or you got a checkout date, and I can't imagine. I can't. But I think it's up for us just to be there for you guys and love you while you're here, instead of sometimes we get in that act of keep fighting and you got this. I get it's encouraging to hear that, but at the same time, sometimes it's like it's my time. I had my time on this earth, and I feel like that's what we need. But I love what this song is done. This song is getting added to my playlist as we speak. I loved every bit of it. I love the suggestion. I love the instruments. I got away from the song itself, like dissecting the instruments, because I just wanted to get that message across because of what this song was about. But we can all break down and say the instruments, everything vocally, it was a phenomenal song. But I think it's deeper than the music here. It's more about the message and what they did. So thank you guys for this suggestion. Thank you for bringing it up. It brought some good times for my on my side too. So thank you guys for this. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video.